Libra. Thank you for joining the channel Moon Oracle. Happy November. Quick announcements. So, yes, I am available for doing personal readings. So if you're interested, just contact my email moonoracletarot@gmail.com. You can also contact me on Instagram, whether it's my personal account, the Aladon, or my work account, Moon Oracle. Also to include about Moon Oracle, if you're not still aware of my Instagram page, Moon Oracle, I do have an account where I do daily readings on there for the collective. So definitely just check that out. Follow me. It's just more of my content. It's just, it's put out differently. It's pictures, words, it's Instagram. But no, yeah, check that out. And also keep in mind that we as a collective, we make up all signs. We make up each other. We mirror each other. So feel free to also look at my other readings on YouTube. It doesn't just have to be your sun sign. There are other signs in your chart. So other readings that I do for other signs can resonate with you. The message can resonate. The signs don't even necessarily have to be in your chart. You can just resonate with the message. So, just take it however it flies or whatever. Other than that, yeah, let's get into your reading. Okay. Be careful to not be deceptive in a way, like, just when it comes to connecting with others or trying to find more of your softer spots, more of your softer sides. Don't manipulate it. Don't come off in a way that isn't true to who you are when you're making connections with other people. That you might feel just have more water, have more of that emotional stability within themselves. Don't mock it. Don't come off in a way that can actually start a conflict later. Don't come off in a way that's misunderstanding. I guess just try to be aware of how that can come off. Just reflect on that. Okay. Give me a second. I think you just need to be... I'm sorry, you don't need to be anything. What I'm just trying to say is, if you want to be heard, I guess, just speak up. Speak up in a way that it's not like it's gonna... You are definitely getting seen, but now it's just all like, well, it was rude the way you asked for it. You know what I mean? Like, if you feel like there's something that you deserve, whether it's an answer, whether it's an opportunity, just speak up on how you feel, but do it in a way that's honest, and it's not, you're just, it's an attack. It feels like an attack. Realizing being firm and grounded within how you feel and the things that you want, it helps you get closer to the understanding that there's more that you need to learn. There's more for you to learn now. It's pretty much like, it's not just like you're asking for what you want, like what can just show up, what you want to receive. It's also like you are also receiving a chance to learn. You're receiving a chance to actually ask questions in the right ways, or just to ask questions, period. That, like, get a hold of the things that you want to understand. Like, be the student. Like, respectfully, just be in your place. Stay in your place. This helps you just keep, sorry. It's like you're keeping close what you know, what makes sense to you. The things that you can play so many scenarios of a situation out in your head based off how each individual can go about it. So just imagine like 5 people in a group and you're in it. Just imagine a situation that just comes up. And I guess try to imagine like how you would go about it and how you feel those others would go about it. Those other people will go about it. It's like nothing can be transformed in a false way. There's like, you see right through it. In other words, you see right through it. And it's like, no, like, this doesn't have to carry out in this way. We don't have to feel this kind of way. You don't have to feel this way in order to say these things. It's like, for the most part, I think it's just this, and we can just be honest about the fact that that's what it is. We don't have to keep meddling and putting our opinions so deep into it that it's like you're trying to gain some sense of control. That could be, so this could be other people around you or influences, you know, that have got onto you, that have been put on you. Like, you've been influenced to, in a sense, think harder, think more when you don't have to. Just say less. It's like saying less and not putting in so much like force into situations that it's just it's uncalled for. Learning how this shit really strings along to other things, how these things connect to deeper karmic things that could have nothing to do with you. It can be other people, but it's put onto you too, or you find those karmic things within yourself, those dark things that have been on a cycle for so long that you realize, oh, you're back to it. You've just spotted it. And you didn't even know that that's what it was all along. You know what I mean? It's like discovering the way things are communicated, the way energy is exchanged. It's like you're learning that there's more to this. And it doesn't necessarily have to be this. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be that. And this can be a really deep lesson for you. It could be like really deep. But you have the Strength card here. You have Leo on your side. So in a sense, it's like, yes, recognize the problems, recognize the issues, recognize the situations, but also understand where you are at now mentally and emotionally too, and how that helps you get to the next phase. It's not putting so much energy into the things that didn't work out or the things that feel heavy or a bit challenging. It's like, no, like, let's keep it rowing, let's keep it going, because you know this already. So don't give it so much energy. Don't give it so much of your time. Don't give it so much of your time, you know? Like, when you evaluate these situations, like, yeah, you take your time to think on it, but go about it in a way too. Try to feel it out in a way where it's like you're taking your first steps. Like, think about it more in a lighthearted way where it's just like, it doesn't have to be that deep. It doesn't have to hurt this much. It doesn't have to, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be so like hard. Like, don't just act on things. Don't just do without actually taking the time to think. Like, and don't overthink it, and then still not do anything. It's like, maybe it's more of this thing where it's this type of transition where it's just all like, leave the room, you're in the next room. It's like a teleportation when it comes to trying to create, trying to get something off the ground, trying to get something off your chest. It's doing it in an authentic way. And also keeping in mind how much it has helped you grow, like the pain, like keeping in mind that the pain is there, and that also has really helped you grow. So manifest in a real, honest way, manifest in an authentic way. Like, if something needs to be like looked over in some way, if you feel like you're gonna make the next move, it might be in a way that's not, don't rush into something if you don't really feel like it's genuine. So if that even comes up, like, I don't know, something else can come up, something else can be stirred up. The universe can really put you in a different space where it's like, no, this is where you're at, now do it. Now create in the way that you know how, Libra. Like, be you when you do this. You know what I mean? Like, assessing your honest ways. Assessing those ways that you know you should be. Be real within how you feel. Like, it's like you're almost at the finish line. Don't get distracted, I guess, is what I'm also trying to say. Like, don't get distracted in how you feel like, okay, I just want the process to move faster. Don't manipulate anything and then confuse yourself, and then, you know, you don't make it. You don't make it on time to something, or, you know what I mean? Like, just let me pull more cards for you. Hope that makes sense. Hope that makes sense so far, yeah. Okay, just give me a minute. If you don't let things end, let things fall away, let things just dissolve, you really just, you miss everything that you're receiving as gifts from the universe. It's coming to you regardless, though. It's coming. It's here, right? But you could easily just not see it. So just, have you learned your lessons about the things that you need to let go, about the karmic things, about the darker things, the things that have helped you better understand what it is that you don't have control over. Wow, you got the Fool. This is an opportunity. This is mad potential. This is just, yeah, you have the Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Fool. so take in what feels like fortifying, you know, rejuvenating for you. Really exercise, you know, exercise your brain, exercise everything. Just work on those things that really make you feel alive. You know what I mean? Like, use your heart, use your mind, like use your elements, use your senses. Like, they're here for a reason, so use that shit. You come to see how much power you actually hold, and you may also see how much of it you weren't using, but you've had all along. Be confident within the decisions that you're making. If they're honest and it's what you want, no, then you speak up on what you want. It's like there's more that I want to, like, it's like there's more that I want to say because I want to express it differently. It's like there's so many ways that I feel like I can express it, but it's just like I'm like kind of tangled up. Let's move on. I hope that was helpful, Libra. I'm going to pull a crystal card for you now. Amethyst. Have you gotten this before? I don't even know, but you have it now. Amethyst. Amethyst is your crystal for the month of November. Okay? All right, love you.